everyone, my name is Elvina Maroyal. Rural schools in Malaysia often face many challenges, especially when it comes to infrastructure and resources. One of the biggest issues is poor internet access, which greatly affect the quality of teaching and learning. The school in this study is a small rural school located about 5 kilometers from the nearest town and 70 kilometers from the city. It has around 60 students and 17 teachers. Although the school is committed to providing good education, unreliable internet has become a serious barrier. Without stable internet, teachers struggle to use digital tools like multimedia content, online learning platform, and virtual training. At the same time, students miss out on interactive learning, up-to-date information, and essential digital skill, as noted by Yunus and Sulaiman 2021. This digital divide continues to affect rural student academic performance and widens the gap between rural and urban education. To solve this, we need to improve internet access. It will allow teachers to use more engaging teaching methods and help students take charge of their own learning. As Noor and Zakaria 2022 highlight, equal digital access is key to creating inclusive and effective learning environments. This school improvement plan focuses on tackling this issue through research-based and target strategy to ensure better access, better learning, and better future.
Greetings to all, my name is Juvineta. Today, I will be presenting a critical and increasingly urgent issue in the field of education: the lack of internet access in rural schools. The lack of internet access in rural schools is a growing concern. In today's digital age, internet is a basic necessity, not a luxury. Yet, many rural schools face challenges such as weak infrastructure, limited budgets, and difficult terrain. This leads to students being excluded from digital learning opportunities, while teachers struggle to apply interactive teaching methods. The educational and pedagogical gap between urban and rural areas continues to widen. Sociology conflict theory views this digital divide as a reflection of social inequality, while functionalist theory highlights the internet's role in supporting the social function of education. In conclusion, internet access is not just a teach issue. It's about educational justice. Inclusive policies and long-term planning are essential to ensure equal learning opportunities for all students. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Natasha, and I will now present the intervention strategy to improve internet access in our rural schools. The first strategy is installing point of presence (POP) fiber hubs in rural schools. These bring fast and stable internet to both school and nearby communities. Over 1,400 hubs have already been installed under the Jendela program, showing success in states like Sabah and Kedah. The second strategy is using 4G and 5G hotspot as a temporary solution for schools still waiting for fiber. This ensures that students stay connected. As of 2024, 333 schools are still depending on mobile internet, so this remains a practical option. The third strategy is partnering with private companies to provide devices and digital skill training, especially for B40 students. Programs from PM and UNDP have helped schools with device, robotic kits, and digital literacy. In short, these three strategies 5 hubs, mobile hotspot, and public-private support can work together to improve digital success in rural schools. Up next is the implementation plan, which explains how this strategy can be put into action. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Juslewati Ramon. Next, I will present an implementation plan to address the issue of poor internet access in rural schools. This problem significantly affects teaching and learning process. So, a systematic intervention strategy must be carried out with the cooperation of all relevant stakeholders. There are 4 main groups involved in this implementation: teachers, school administrator, parents, and students. Teachers must not only ready to use technology but also help students access learning materials online. School administrator plan ICT budget, liaise with external agency, and set policy for digital device usage. Parents support their children at home by providing devices and monitoring usage. Meanwhile, students must provide feedback, participate in technology programs, and use the facilities responsibly. The plan is divided into 3 phases over a 6 months period. The first phase is preparation, involving stakeholders, engagement, and application for external support. The second phase is implementation, installation of equipment, ICT training, and development of digital and printed learning models. The final phase is monitoring, through surveys, teachers' reflection, and continuous improvement based on evaluation. Expected challenges include weak internet coverage, financial constraint, and low digital literacy. Solutions include installing signal boosters, applying for grants, and conducting intensive training with a mentor-mentee support system. In conclusion, with the cooperation of all parties and a well-structured plan, this issue of internet access in rural school can be effectively resolved of strength digital learning. Thank you.
Moving to assessment and evaluation of strategies. The first one is methods of assessment. To measure how effective our internet improvement strategy are, we'll use a variety of assessment methods. One key method is structured survey of all students, teachers, and parents. This will help us understand changes in internet usage, access to digital resources, and satisfaction with online learning, both before and after the plan is implemented. We'll also collect objective data from digital learning platforms. These include how often students use educational apps, how long they use them, and whether they complete online tasks. This log gives real-time evidence of student engagement. Teachers will also submit short reflection on how they use digital tools in their lesson and how students respond. Lastly, we'll compare academic results in technology integrated subject to see if digital access improves learning outcomes. And the second one is impact on school climate and learning environment. Improved internet access is expected to create more positive and engaging school environment. With stable connectivity, teachers can use multimedia and online tools to make lessons more dynamic. Students, in turn, will likely become more motivated, involved, and independent in their learning. This also helps students build 21st century skills like digital collaboration and information literacy. A well-connected school also improves communication between teachers, students, and parents through messaging, apps, and digital platforms. According to UNESCO 2021, fair digital access support an inclusive and future-ready education system. So, improving internet access doesn't just boost learning, it builds a stronger and more connected school community.
Hello and greetings. My name is Eliasila. So, throughout our analysis of the issue of poor internet access in rural school, we come to realize that this is not merely a technical problem. It actually reflects the issue of social inequality and the ongoing educational challenges faced by rural communities. Students are not only missing out on optimal learning opportunities, but their motivation and self-confidence are also affected. By applying sociology's approach, we better understood how factors like geographical location, community economic status, and institutional limited influence learning conditions. This has opened our eyes to the fact the role of a teacher goes beyond delivering knowledge. We must also understand our student realities and act as agents of change within society. In conclusion, the proposed strategies have several strategies such as the inclusive, natural, and strong foundation in education theory. The strategy have the potential to improve the quality of teaching and learning, as well as reduce the digital gap between urban and rural students. However, challenges such as financial constraints and low level of digital literacy still remain. Therefore, the success of the strategies relies heavily on support from key stakeholders like the Ministry of Education and Telecommunication Company. Overall, the strategy is elegant with the goal of creating a more conducive, balanced, and learner-friendly school environment. They offer hope for a more equitable, holistic, and competitive education system for all students, regardless and background. Thank you.